Hello beautiful Pisces, welcome back to Intuitive Energies. My name is Jane and today we're going to do one of two readings. Now, if you haven't subscribed already, I suggest you do that if you've been here before. You don't want to miss out on the evening's readings because that's the extended, so it's really cool. They talk about the energies, they usually give me an indication, a little bit of what's going on, and they've been really focusing on gratitude and blessings. And just before I turned on the camera, this card came out while I was the pre-shuffle, and it is the Ten of Cups, which is all about blessings, Pisces. So I think they really want to emphasize on counting your blessings for everything around you, your emotional connections, your home life, your harmonies, anything, your successes. They really want you to really focus on this, especially if you've been doing a lot of work. Sometimes it's easy to get caught in the fact that we're just working towards the next goal and the next goal and the next goal. And at this point, they really want you to emphasize on taking the time to really sit down and to think about everything you've done and everything you've accomplished so far. And I'm sure it's a lot, Pisces, because Pisces, we do strive to do better, to be better, to always improve and ameliorate everything that we do. Is that a word? Ameliorate? I know it's in French. Améliorer. Right. Instead, we focusing. Okay, look at all of this. Yeah. Instead of focusing on oppressive stuff, you know, how much we have to do, because this card is also the card of responsibility and obligations and stress and how we prioritize those things. They want us to shift with the Chariot into something better, into the Queen of Cups, where there's more an emotional balance, okay? It's all about looking at things from a different view, which they're very big on. If you've been to my channel, they talk about balance, because the pendulum swings in life so far on each side that sometimes we forget to look for the good and look for the balance and look for happiness instead of just finding oppression everywhere. We work our lives so hard that we oppress ourselves, and there's really no need, they're saying, okay? And if you stop and emphasize on all the good things in your life, you can really bring through those feelings of happiness, and you can bounce off of those into even better feelings, okay? So let's take one more. I'm going to take one more from this, and then we'll grab an oracle card and see what else they have to offer. Ooh, okay, right. Okay, so the Devil went flying off the table while the Nine of Cups stayed there. So this telling me right away that we got to get rid of this guy, these restrictions that we impose on ourselves, all these heavy oppressive feelings. Okay, we have to like shake that off and throw it right off the table and concentrate more on our personal blessings. So you have the card of blessings and your own individual's wishes and happiness. So this is everything you're grateful for that surrounds you, and this is everything you're grateful for that you've worked for. Okay, it includes both on a personal level and on a worldwide, population-wide, house-wide, community-wide type blessings, okay? So yeah, he's got no more place here. You have to break these chains of oppression, and get rid of them and let them disappear with those negative thoughts and the negative emotions that like to follow us around and try to tell us that that is our reality, when in fact we create our own reality, okay? We decide what is good and what is wrong. This hides behind temptations and masks and things that look like they would feel good, but they're not good for us. You have to free yourself from those cycles, okay, of guilt, frustration, and addictions to try to find something better. And you do that by simply looking around and just really being grateful for the simple things. It can be the sun shining through a window on a beautiful morning, okay? I always tell people, when you think of days or years, that sometimes you think you have a long time. In days especially, you know, you're thinking you're young, or doesn't matter, 30s, 40s, you're thinking, I still have a lot of time. I tell people to think of life as seasons. If you're lucky enough to have, let's say, 75 to 80 summer, falls, winters, and springs, then think about it in that way. And as you go along, you realize that you only have so many left. So if I'm lucky enough to be here until 80, I have a matter of 30 seasons to go through before I don't get to have any more on this planet. Now, granted, we go and then we come back, but there's, you know, where do we go and where do we come back to? Do we come back to Earth, or are there other Earths out there? Who knows how that works? Only we'll find out when we cross over to the other realm. We'll remember again where we come from, and all of our different journeys. For myself, I'm not aware of these things. I do know that I have an old soul. But I do remember, I do know that if on this planet, what I'm focusing on right now, if I only have 30 season changes to go, still quite a lot, but it's a lot less than I had. And I don't want to spend any of those times or those seasons feeling this or this, okay? I really want to focus on the blessings so that I can look outside and see the sun shining through the window of my morning coffee and really savor and take it all in for these summer months. We've just passed the summer solstice there recently, and you really want to enjoy the light. Some of you are going through your winter if you're on the other hemisphere, but you understand what I'm talking about. You don't want to miss those seasons either. For us here, we get snow or falling leaves, and I don't want to miss any of it ever, okay? So that was a little long, but you know what I mean, you guys. I always use my personal ideas and the way that I think to impart to you things, or, you know, thinking of things through. What is a priority in life? Is it enjoying every single morsel, every bite of life that you can? Or is it staying in this type of energy? Okay, you really got to start thinking about these things. And the faster you come to that conclusion, you don't wait like you're 50 like me to enjoy things. You'll be awakening the genius within to really enjoy life to the fullest. Number 29, number 11, master number. It's beautiful, okay? I love this one. We haven't read it in a while, so I'm going to read it to you. I love this one, though. Yeah. So, this is spirit of sound, they say. This is a section of sound. It's about communication, creativity, listening, being heard, writing ideas, sharing, and vibrations as well. Thank you for saying that, Spirit. I had forgotten. What I do in the mornings now is I write in a journal. I'm a big journal writer, I tell you. You know what? Even if you're not a big writer, if you're not a big, if you don't like writing full sentences, just point form thoughts, good ones, happy ones, ones that will incite emotion and gratefulness in your heart when you read back on them in years to come. You can pick your own style of journaling, but it's like a photograph. It really helps you and reminds you of what is important, okay? So it says the ancient Greeks believed that each person had a specific genius that acted like a spirit guide, inspiring you with new ideas to further your evolution as an individual, as well as the evolution of all humanity. Beautiful. I love the colors of this card, by the way. You could say that genius is the spirit of creative expression. And when you tune into it, amazing things happen. When your genius awakens, you realize you do not have to do everything yourself. You have an inspired, dedicated, wise helper on your side. I have a few, I think. Today, can you imagine cultivating a playful relationship with this extraordinary spirit? If you can, you'll recognize that you don't have to solve every problem with only the knowledge, memories, and experiences you already have accrued. Your intellect, in this case, serves as a channel for the spirit of genius, and it can filter in new information, which is what I try to give you every day, Pisces. So let the spirit in and let this information settle in to give you a better and a brighter and a more expanded experience in this lifetime, okay? How you forge this connection is to get out of your own way and simply allow it to work through you. The word genius comes from the Latin gigere, meaning to bring forth or birth, and shares the same root as the word generate. You are at this moment about to give birth to a new mode of expression, a powerful one at that. Commit to partnering with your genius, and only deep satisfaction and success will result. Today is a day when your inspired ideas matter. So, I usually put it in the sense that you have spirit guides to help you along the way. They're always guiding you and trying to help you. This card is saying that you can tap into that energy and to them to let them help you and guide you to awaken the genius that is surrounding you, that will be the genius within you to create, okay? So with the help of, it's like we're all geniuses. You're a genius, so are they. And by tapping into them, you're just opening yourself up to create beautiful and wondrous things. I really like that card. It is very, very nice. Let's pick another one from this deck. So I'm really enjoying it. The power of purpose. And I love this. Again, powerful number. 1 plus 8 is 9, 18. And look at that. Hitting the target right on the mark right there. Okay? I find that being grateful just really does give you the highest vibration to tap into this and to tap into these really positive energies, which is awakening the genius within and awakening the geniuses around you that help you, like a gift, like the card says, but also your power of purpose, of knowing where you want to go, okay? Individuation, seeing your unique place in the world, clear sense of authentic purpose. Celebrating your uniqueness, you being you, okay? So this helps with, there comes a time when you realize you're destined for something that is yours and yours alone. The catalyst might be an experience with a special person, a path you choose, or something you feel called to do. You'll discover it's not necessarily what you thought it would be. It has nothing to do with what everyone else wants or seems to want. An uncanny conviction takes hold from somewhere deep and true. You feel a sense of power rising from true sense of self, accompanied by a need for action, a commitment to explore something, or a purposeful choice. Right now you're invited to step into a new empowered sense of authentic purpose, bolstered by a healthy dose of self-esteem. You're called to release your old conditioning. There's no need to be self-conscious or act a certain way to please others, which can sometimes take you in a direction you don't want to go anyway. The discipline and will to evolve are yours by nature. This process doesn't have to be a struggle. You cannot fail if you immerse yourself fully in what is in front of you now. You are exactly where you're supposed to be. You never have to seek your purpose or wonder what it is. Just keep removing the blocks to your essential self, and your purpose will find you. It's that easy. What a wonderful thing to know. All right, so I feel that the messages are a little, not off, it's not the right word, but different than what the cards are saying. But what I'm getting from this is that when you practice this kind of gratitude and happiness of being happy of any and all blessings that come your way, you really are activating these two cards right here to really come into their power of getting your sense of purpose, of removing the blocks, of seeing clearly. It might be just the act of, instead of focusing on the negative, you're focusing on the positive, writing things down, saying, you know, I'm happy with this and I'm happy with that. And by vibrating this high, you're inviting more in. You're inviting more ideas, more creativity, more genius, your purpose, everything, okay, is what I'm feeling. It's like they're saying, this is what you will unlock when you practice these things. So that is what's coming through for those, okay? Let's see what else we can get here. Okay, so yeah, sometimes I do this. This is to say, yes, that's the clarity. That's the illumination of what happens when you do this work, okay? When you remove this oppression, you move your chariot into light, okay? And that light puts you into your purpose, puts you in awakening what you need to see. Okay, it really removes these guys here, and that's what you're striving for. Oppression, there's certain things that you need to work on, understandably, and I'm the biggest one who talks about contrast, Pisces, about, you know, we're here to experience the contrast. We're here to experience it and to learn from it, but then we need to move forward and away from back to this, okay? We need to be striving to find what makes us happy. And I know a lot of people throw that word around like happiness is just the only thing there is. But happy encompasses gratitude, joy, contentment, okay? Bliss, all the good words, put them all there, love, everything, okay? It's not just a sense of happy, elated, and, you know, like those bubbly, always happy people. I'm talking more of a sense of contentment that will follow you about where you are and everything that you've done. Just having that quiet sense of contentment can do wonders for you and really, really help you in your life, okay? Let's see here. Let's grab a chakra card. I feel like a chakra card. Relationships. Wow. Okay. Let's see what they have to say about that. I do feel that is the sacral chakra. So that is also the place of relationships. I would say that being grateful and counting your blessings for everything would also help relationship-wise, because not only will you be grateful for the relationship you're in, you'll be grateful for the person you're with, and that will bleed into your life. People will feel it. It really falls into this category, okay? Happy life, happy family, all of that. Okay, so it says, yeah, today you've brought this as an awareness that is a powerful time and opportunity to deepen relationships. Relationships are the way we connect to all things in our world, not just people, This could be with yourself, your partner, your family, there you go, friends, pets, creative projects, your home, your community. For things to grow, expand, and to be healthy, relationships need to be fed and nurtured. Now is a good time to see which bonds require some more love and attention, and assess the ones that are not so healthy for you at this time. What awareness is required to shift the energy around any challenging relationships? What do you need to assess, or what do you need to express for your relationships to heal? Whether this card relates to your intimate relationships or relationships in general, know that there is a great opportunity for growth and connection. Through relationships, you learn about yourself and others. They are an integral and important part of your life's journey. Our relationships teach and mirror many traits back to us. Sometimes this reflection is hard to accept. However, when you are willing to see yourself honestly and work positively with your behavior, then there is a huge opportunity for growth. And did you see that? Positively with your behavior. Getting away from negative, okay? I already spoke about that. The key is to accept and love every aspect of yourself and set yourself free from judgment and limitation. There is an abundance of love and healing that comes with a solid, fulfilling relationship. Take time to nurture your relationship, put in the energy, and allow them to grow and expand into beautiful friendships or deeper connections. It is also a powerful time to create a long-lasting, healthy relationship with yourself and be your new best friend. Affirmation: my relationships are aligned with my highest good and my soul's purpose. I love this. And as well, I love the fact that we're seeing all 4 seasons in these trees. I was just talking about seasons, right? There's no leaves there in winter time, and then we would have fall, winter, fall, summer, and spring. You have all the 4 seasons in this, okay? So this is creating harmony in your relationships as well. And that's by being grateful. That's by being mindful. You put a light and you shine a light away from the negative into the positive. It's Spirit is saying that it's bringing in so many good things for you at this point to be this kind of positive, okay? To be grateful for everything. It really is magical when you start concentrating on that much more than you usually do. Good things are attracted, and good people are attracted to you too. They're attracted to the light of you, okay? Remember that, Pisces. All right, so this has been your Wednesday reading. I hope you enjoyed it. And I'm going to do the extended, so please make sure to subscribe, to hit that notification bell to all, so that you do not miss tonight's reading. Take care, Pisces. I will see you soon. Lots of love, light, and blessings to you.